Example 1 deals with terminology. We're going to go over some definitions and an example of each of them. Your first definition is a polynomial. And a polynomial is an expression which is the sum of terms of the form a times x to the k, where k is a non-negative number. So for example, you could have something like 3x to the second plus 2x plus 1. This is a polynomial. The second one are terms of a polynomial. Terms of a polynomial are the parts that are added in an expression. So for instance, if I wanted the terms in the expression, I would take 3x squared from above, we'll look at this polynomial, plus 2x plus 1. And if I am looking for the terms, I'm looking for what's being added. So this 3x squared is one term. The addition sign separates it. I have another term, which is 2x, and I have another term, which is 1. So altogether, there are 3 terms in this polynomial. The next definition is degree, and degree is the exponent of the variable term. So the exponent of the variable term, if I have, for example, 3x to the 5th, then what I'm looking at as my degree is this exponent here that's on the variable, which is a 5. So 5 is the degree. Next, I have degree of a polynomial, and that is the largest degree of the terms of a polynomial. So for instance, if I had the polynomial 6x to the 3rd plus 8x to the 4th plus 3x squared plus 1, I am looking for the degree that's the highest. So I have a 3, I have a 4, I have a 2, and since this one doesn't have an x, it has a 0. So the degree of my polynomial would be the biggest one, which is the 4. So I would say the degree is 4. My next one is standard form. Standard form says a polynomial whose terms are placed in descending order from largest degree to smallest degree. So if I were to put this polynomial in standard form, that 8x to the 4th would have to go first. And I would get something that looks like this. 8x to the 4th, my biggest exponent, plus 6x to the 3rd, my second biggest exponent, plus 3x squared, and then ending up with my constant, which is 1. My last definition is a leading coefficient, and that's the coefficient of the first terms in a polynomial written in standard form. So if I were to look at this polynomial up here, since it's in standard form, I am looking for the very first coefficient, which would be the 8. So 8 is the leading coefficient in the polynomial above.